that Doc Rivers, quote, didn't find anybody ever, cool, and that Giannis would show up whenever he wants. Not cool. Lou?
My boy Bobby Porter said this got to be AI. Hey, you know, listen, different teams have different coaches.
It's my kind of coach.
Yeah, my kind of guy. Now, when I was with Doc, he was a little lenient. However, we didn't take advantage of that because, you know, we had pretty good leadership. So what I would say to that is that starts in the locker room and the culture that you build as a group. You know, usually it's somebody saying, hey, if the plane is at 3:30, we're there at 3 to 3:15.
Sure.
Like, we got somewhere to go, we got somewhere to be. Let's handle business. If they didn't build that culture, or that culture had broken down by, you know, Giannis kind of being 1 foot in, 1 foot out type of thing, I don't know. I can't really speak to it, but what Miles Turner said and Bobby Porter's reaction to it tells me that somebody's tripping. I don't know which is which, but yeah.
Say that?
But Doc isn't a heavy fine guy. He leaves it up to the guys in the locker room to, you know, create and build culture.
Can a coach just find you? Like, do they have to go through a process, or is it just as simple?
He just finds you. No. He can find you.
And it can be anything, or are there like set numbers?
It's set numbers.
Like if you're late to the plane.
I think about the Heat have the whole weight.
Yeah,
no one else has that.
It's a set number.
Bullshit Pat Riley thing.
Like, yeah, I never knew if there was like a process to it, or
I'll say this: there needs to be some sort of accountability. Obviously, I never played for Doc. Lou had, and I love Doc from the outside looking in, but. Like Kevin McHale, I played for. It didn't matter if you were the number 1 guy, if you were James Harden, or if you were the 15th guy. If the flight's at 3:30, those doors are shutting at 3:30, and we are out. I don't care who you are. I don't care what. Like we are a team, and there's no one bigger than this team, and like we do everything together. And then I've had certain coaches that are a little more loose, like kind of the Doc situation here. So again, I don't like Lou. I don't know the situation. I'm not close enough to it. But that's not I would imagine that's not a good thing.
Yeah,
the fine thing is not it for me, it's the Giannis.
Yeah, when I was with Doc, we ran a tight ship. Like, we did an incredible job of holding each other accountable. And also, at the stage of my career that I was with Doc, I was considered one of the veteran guys, and we had a lot of young, impressionable guys, like a SGA. You have a guy like that on your roster, so you want to try to set the best examples that you possibly can for carryover. So we ran a tight ship. Doc gave us the leeway to run our locker room and to build a culture where it was successful for us. So we didn't have a lot of these issues where we can say it was good or bad. We didn't really toe the line with these type of things. But again, if you have that type of leadership in your locker room and your star player, if that's your leader and he's in and out and not really engaged and he's going to do what he want to do, then you're going to have things like this. But me seeing Miles Turner talk about this, he was talking in more of a joking, like, being fun.
Right, like he never find anybody.
Yeah.
Like
he was speaking in a way where it wasn't really a big deal in what he was speaking about, and then, you know, everything that's going on with Giannis, obviously it's going to it's going to go somewhere else. So that's what we were dealing with this.
Speaking of, according to The Athletic, Luka does not want the Lakers to trade Austin Reaves to get Giannis to Los Angeles. Chandler, God, this Giannis stuff is going to kill me. Anyways, do you think Lakers should stick with Austin and not Giannis?
Well, I think that's the right thing for Luka to say, right? I think that's
really good. He
said it's his teammate. He had a great year. Austin Reaves played 51 games this year, averaged 23, 6, and 5. Like he's 27 years old. He proved himself to be a absolute stud in this league. Now, he's going to get paid, whether that's in LA or somewhere else, we don't know yet, but he will be the asset where if the Lakers want to make a move and get a player like Giannis, obviously Austin Reaves is going to have to be the main piece with some picks and some other players. So I like it from Luka. I just worry, is Luka, Austin Reaves, and LeBron James enough in this Western Conference?
No.
Probably not, but he's going to get paid and he deserves to get paid.
Yeah, I like Luka saying this. I'm going to go with the guy that I've been already in the foxhole with, opposed to who I haven't played with as well. So I'm gonna go with the guy that I know what he gives me, and that's my man's in there. You know what I'm saying? That's my teammate. That's my dog, and so I'm always gonna go to bat for him. So I'm down for that.
We're gonna take a quick break. There is some breaking news. Shout out Shams. We're gonna get to that immediately on the other side. Shams Charania reporting that New Orleans Pelicans are hiring Jamal Mosley is the franchise's new head coach on a 5-year deal. Man, Jamal, listen to me.
Move of all time.
First, you take some time off. You go enjoy life and take a vacay, and then you get another job. What's the rush?
No, I think this.
He prefer to be still playing. So he's
fair, but
this is how he is. This is how he's wired. He wants to be. He wants to coach. He wants to work. And this is why I think this was a huge mistake by Orlando. I think there's not that many coaches better than Jamal Mosley. He's young. He identifies culture. He's a great dude.
He's walking into he's
walking into a team
one.
at least with some pieces and talent, but he's walking into a project.
It's a project. That's a good call.
But I think he would be the guy kind of to set. Think what he just did in Orlando, and like the turnaround they've had. No doubt in my mind, he'll do the same thing here in New Orleans. So happy for Jamal, happy for his family to be able to move there, and I hope he has a lot of success early because he's one of the greatest dudes I ever played for.
I mean, that was quick, Lou. It's quick. What do you think?
Yeah, I think this is a good quality move. He's a great coach. He's been able to build something out in Orlando, as you can see. Now he has another clean canvas of some young stars down in New Orleans, some good pieces, but he got some work cut out for him to get New Orleans back in the conversation of being one of the competitive teams in the West. So,
I got to imagine the Zion part was part of the conversation.
I mean, yeah,
I'm sure.
Zion,
plan? What are we doing?
I'm saying it's a couple young.
Are we keeping him? Are we moving him? What are we doing?
I mean, Joe Dumar's got
He's
some
had the
talk
job 30 seconds.
No, I need to know now. I need to know now.
They have talent. They have talent. Obviously, we know how good the Western Conference is, but I am just glad that a team recognized that this is the hottest guy available. Why are we waiting? Let's offer him, what is it, a 5-year deal?
5-year deal.
Yeah.
Says that they were in constant contact with him since he was dismissed on May 4th. So this has been
Joe Dumars.
It's a little flirting going back and forth for a while.
There you go.
I think Rajon Rondo will be a coach, though.
Doe will definitely get an opportunity, but Jamal Mosley was the right choice at this point.
And
I'm sure Rondo will get an opportunity somewhere else.
And even the pub that Rondo got, even being in the mix in this without coaching before, like this was a great look for him, and I think it kind of gives him the nod and an advantage, the next opening or next summer when
I agree.
it comes down to it.
It's like free PR and it's all good. By the way, we got in this game with 8 minutes left. It had a lot of former players feeling a certain type of way, but that's Ant. Yeah. He's heading over to the Spurs bench to just sort of dap people up. Thank you, good job, because he knew he wasn't coming back in, is what he said.
Well, and
but people are mad about it.
When the game ends, you just want to get the hell out of there.
Sure.
So you figure you can just get this done now.
I was very curious what you two felt about this because it seemed to trigger some folks.
Not feeling it. Not feeling it. What I will say, two things can be true. One, I think this is kind of blown out of proportion somewhat. Obviously we have the internet now, and so people are pulling comparisons of other great players doing something similar during games. Not at the 8-minute mark, though. Not at the 8-minute mark. The game was over, but
and he was done.
My critique for Ant-Man, the game was over, and also it's 8 minutes left, but they were getting handled pretty well this entire game. So it was said and done. But I think the next step for him in his maturation is understanding, wait until the end of the game and show those guys their proper respects. Also, show your proper respect to your home crowd as well for a hard-fought series and you're building a hard-fought playoff run. Give them that respect to go over and congratulate your opponent, and also tell your home crowd, we also appreciate you guys. So him doing this at the 8-minute mark, that showed me that he was going to get off the floor as soon as possible as he could. So, from an optic standpoint, I didn't love it, but I also think it was blown a little out of proportion. But but also, when it's the first time that you see something happen, it's open for everybody to have an opinion.
It looks odd.
I've never seen that.
Yeah,
I didn't like that it was on his home court either. If it was on the road, it would almost made more sense that all right, I'm just going to say bye now and I'm out of here. But you never want to show your home crowd, your fan base, that you're basically giving up. You're throwing in the towel. Although the game was over. If Cade Cunningham did this last night.
It would be weird.
It would be weird. But at the end of the day, the game was over. And he probably doesn't want to sit there and watch them celebrate and get off the court. I just think optics-wise, business-wise, you're just one of the guys, Ant. Be there, watch the guys that didn't play a lot of opportunity, a lot of minutes early on throughout the season. Watch them compete the last 8 minutes of the game and finish as a unit, and don't go do things as an individual. I think that's the only issue with it, but honestly, I didn't think
the 8 minutes it threw me off.
Also,
Where's he going?
We're living in a world where everybody is
we're nitpicking.
We all have opinions,
We're
don't
under,
we?
for lack of a better word, we're under surveillance 24/7, right?
For sure.
Like everything is like we've gotten into this culture where we're all experts and we all feel like our opinions matter, and we got to have a deep think piece about every single thing that we see. I'd never seen this one before, so everybody.
LeBron do it. And stuff.
Yeah, LeBron did it with like 4.5 minutes against the Warriors, and then there were other examples of this. But again, when it's the first time that you see something that leaves the door open for criticism, especially if you're on the wrong end of it. Like if he was up 30 and did this to those guys, it'll probably be considered showboating. So depending on
that would have been weird.
Yeah. So depending on your POV.
Yeah, also like you're asking to be punched at that point.
You know what I'm saying?
That would be so awesome if Donovan Mitchell went to the Pistons bench upstairs.
Oh, that would be the worst.
It's all about your point of view. It's all about your point of view. But I had never seen this one before, so I genuinely didn't know how to feel about it because I was like, I don't know how.
I wonder if it's the player too. Like we all like Ant, right? Like we consider him like a brutally honest, unfiltered. Like because if LeBron and Schiff, shout out, was just mentioning, if LeBron did it with 8 minutes left, like he would get absolutely crushed.
It'd be the end of the world.
But we look at him.
To be honest with you, though, I didn't think twice about it until I saw all the backlash on social media.
So much backlash.
I swear, I was like, oh, that's just Ant being Ant. You're right. It is the person that I think has the impact of the situation. Like